One. What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone is having a great day so far. We got another special guest on our show, Jaron Willis, outside linebacker, 6'2", 220 pounds, out of Leesburg, Georgia. Goes to Lee County High School, class of 2022. Man, incredible player. Jaron, thank you so much for joining the show, man. We greatly appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Jaron, how did the season go for you, as a team overall and for you as an individual?
First I like to put team first. So right now, as I look at it, it really went well for us. We had a lot of ups and downs. We actually won reached the region championship for 4 years straight. Then went to state, unfortunately lost in the overtime by 3 points. So, it's been an up and down journey last year for us and our team.
Gotcha. Absolutely. And did you achieve anything for you as a player, this past season?
I want to say I've been selected for first team all region as a defensive back. So
Yeah, no, that's definitely a great accomplishment. Congratulations, Jaron. I mean, we truly think the sky is the limit for you. I mean, you're probably, I know we said it off air, but you're probably one of the most favorite recruits we've had so far. So we view you very high.
Yeah, so one of the things I wanted to ask you, Jaron, so you played a lot of safety in high school, right? So are you planning on playing some more linebacker next season to kind of get ready for the next level? Because it seems like a lot of the schools recruiting you, are pegging you as a linebacker at the next level.
Yes, a lot of schools are recruiting me as linebacker right now, but I got some schools that recruit me from safety, and so just me being versatile is it's a great thing in anybody defense. So I think for my school, how we play anyways, I am a safety and a linebacker in one, so I could come down and roll down in the blitz and just go play a flats and roll the cover three. So that's just something, that's, I think, that put me out there more than anybody. It's just my versatility on defense.
Right.
Do you have a favorite college player, NFL player currently that you like to mold your game after?
Definitely, like I said, I play a lot of safety, so definitely it's Sean Taylor and Cam Chancellor.
Wow.
Very good. All right. I happen to be a Seahawks fan too and a Canes fan, bro, so I love hearing that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow. Yeah, no, Sean Taylor, that gave me chills, man. I mean, probably, obviously it was unfortunate, he passed away. May he rest in peace. But, I thought he probably would have been the greatest safety of all time. No doubt about it. So why did you pick those two players? What about them? What attributes did they have?
For me, I think it just Sean Taylor attitude into the game. I always, everybody see how he hit hard, and especially Cam Chancellor. It's just the attitude they bring to the game and the leadership they accomplished, like try to get riled up a team and just playing aggressive and always and a lot of people don't see in Sean Taylor is how smart he is. I watch a lot of Sean Taylor film actually, and he just so smart because he always be in the film section, and I think that's something I pride myself on, is being his film. And I think that's why I say I compare my games to Sean Taylor, because it's how smart he is more than how hard of a hitter he is.
Yeah, absolutely. That's great. You brought up, high football IQ, and I think that is so important in the development of any player at any program, and as always, I think high football IQ, I think a lot of it comes from coaching, players learning the game and, utilizing, watching a lot of film, other players, how they play the game of football. So I think you're definitely in the right foot tracks, Jaron. Jaron, weight room, how are you? What are your stats in the weight room? What's your PR and bench press, squat? Maybe you're doing deadlift as well. Kind of go over that right now.
Yeah, so we just met like a week ago. So I hit 600 on squats and 315 on bench.
Wow. Yeah, that's insane. 600. You probably could compete in like powerlifting competitions for your age if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think I can, but just I always take pride in my legs because that was my hips and how flexible your legs are. You can move faster and you can get faster as you go, like just open up your hips and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yes. So one of the questions I had for you, obviously Miami just hired Travis Williams,
Mm-hmm.
and he was the guy recruiting you at Auburn. So how's that relationship between you two, and what are kind of some of your top schools right now?
The relationship for me, Coach T. Will, like I call him Coach T. Will, that's my guy. Like the relationship is more. It's not. I don't want to say a player coach relationship. It's just more of like a guider, like somebody who can guide you through, adversity. Like say like if I'm having a bad day, he'll shoot me a text and make sure I'm up and always smiling and just having like just the energy from Coach T will like bring me like a great joy. And so just as talking about it now, it just like put a smile on my face because coach helped me out a lot. Like especially every time we go on the phone, it's not like a recruiter. It's more of a just having a great conversation. And every time he see me smile and every time I see him smile, it just connection. We always have that connections. And like some of my top schools are Georgia Tech, Florida State, Florida, and of course Miami.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things I like the most about T. Will is just how relatable he is to a lot of the kids, man. Like if you listen to that guy talk, like you're just gonna listen, you're gonna like you said, you're gonna smile. He's just such a good person. And I think that's what's impressed me the most just from hearing him talk, man. Like the kids just absolutely love him, and that's awesome to hear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What are you planning on working on the most this offseason? What do you want to improve in your game for your next high school year?
Definitely, I always say, like a lot of people say, like for me, they just always see me as, and like I said, the comparison for the Cam Chancellor part, we could go back to that. Everybody see me as a hard hitter and coming down in the box, but I always take pride in me being the man-to-man coverage. Like it's just something about I like everybody know I can hit, but it's always give me a spark when people say, "Oh, and he could cover too." Like that just give me a spark, and I always like to work on my man-to-man coverage, like just the details and just sharpen it up and just get better at it. So man-to-man for me is just something I strive for, and especially if in the next level. Even though if I am playing linebacker in the next level, I still got to cover a tight end or a running back, so it doesn't matter.
Jaron, what factors are going to play in with your decision to attend a university as a student athlete, whether it's academics, facilities, maybe playing time, the specific defense they're running as well, utilizing you in a specific position, what factors?
As of right now, I think what's catching my eyes is teams actually offering me playing both linebacker and safety and how they're using me in the defense. I know how Coach T will explain it to me. He just want me on the bus. He just want me on the bus, get me down there. And actually, we had a joke about it. It's like if Coach come up to me and I'll be practicing linebacker all week, and I'm on the bus, and next thing you know, hey, we need a safety, and just something like that. And I just want to. I think for me, is most importantly is it's like the academics wise and how what I can do after I get done with football. Like everybody goal is to go to the NFL, and so for me that is my goal. But after football, like left after football, you got to find something to do. You just don't. Eventually, when you retire and you sit down, you gonna be bored. So,
Yeah.
I think, like I said, the broadcast system for Miami, I think that's one of the reasons that caught my eyes.
Okay, yeah. That's very interesting you said that, because there's a lot of people, if you want to get into broadcasting, I know there's a lot of alumni who went to the University of Miami that now work for ESPN. Like Chris Fallick, I don't know if you watch College Game Day, he went to the University of Miami. I think Andrea Adelson, who covers ACC football as well, she works for ESPN. Bruce Feldman, big college football writer, went to Miami. So they have a great, communications program. You're very well outspoken individual already. So, I mean, that would be a great career, for you. I majored in journalism. So, I can definitely relate to that, see where you're going with that. So, man, that's awesome. You're already interested in potentially taking that step in maybe outside of football as a career. So, and more power to you, Jaron.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what are some of the activities that you enjoy doing in your free time outside of football, eating and sleeping? What kind of stuff do you like to get into?
That's hard because I always been a football head. So it just like during this offseason right now, I'm watching my old films from last year. So I think that's just my free time. Every time my free time is, of course, doing schoolwork. Everybody got to do that. So other than that, it's just watching football and to try and get better.
No Madden?
Like no Madden. Like I play Madden like every once in a while because I want to you picture yourself in the game and whatever team you should get drafted in. You always want to put yourself in. So that's about it. Other than that, watching football. That's about it.
Yeah.
Hey, Jaron, who is your high school's main rival right now? Who do you guys go up against? That's that?
Valdosta High School, man. Every time we talk about Valdosta, Lee County and Valdosta play against each other, it just everything. Everybody hold their breath. Everybody just get hyped up and just play. It's time to get after it. That's not only in football and basketball, baseball. Valdosta's just a big rival for us. Like every time I talk about it, I get fired up and play for them.
I love it, man. I love it.
Were you able to catch Jake Garcia at all when he was in pads for Valdosta?
No. That's and I think when I heard he was going to play for Valdosta, I was like, oh, so this this if I catch a couple picks on him, like this can get me out here, But unfortunately, he went to Grayson, balled out there. So, and now he at the U. So.
Yeah.
Just seeing his career, like I when he was in California, I kind of heard about him. So seeing his career is just like I would say, he done a great job for his high school career, and I'm excited what he can do for you.
All right, guys, you have any more questions for Jaron before we let him go?
Yeah, Jaron, are you going to be doing any 7-on-7 stuff this offseason?
Actually, I am. Tomorrow, I'm actually traveling to go to practice for the Canon team. Actually, be playing wide receiver for them, wide receiver tight end for them.
Wow.
Okay. That's cool, man. You're going to get quite a bit of experience doing that. That's awesome.
Oh, yes, sir.
That's great. I'll tell you what, Jaron, I mean, you're very outspoken. You're a great athlete. You're strong as a bull. You're already squatting 600. I mean, you're going to break records at wherever program you decide to go to school at. Go under a proper strength and conditioning program. So we truly believe the sky's the limit for you, man. You're going to do great things on the field and off the field. So, man, best of luck moving forward in your last year of high school with the recruiting process and with football, man. We're rooting for you, whatever school you pick.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you coming out, Jaron.
Appreciate it, Jaron.
Yeah,
Thank
definitely.
You. Thank you.